Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. So this is part 2 or the lesson 2 for the React Native tutorial. We're gonna learn how to create like an iOS application and also like a Google Android application from scratch. We're starting with iOS and this is where we left off the last video. So we just got the hello world and today we'll do some work front end heavy. So we'll just create some buttons for users to log in, and then in the next video we'll start implementing the login functionality or the back end of it. But now we'll just do some front end. And don't forget that you can go to GitHub, React Native Tutorial, Bolt 1794. I'll put this link in the description, and you can find the code for the project. You can also go to tags, and here you can see all the lessons. Okay, so right now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna start creating lesson 2. So we'll just go here. So I'm gonna create like a new branch, and this is just for me so that I can organize everything. So you can just keep going, keep working on it. So let me just create it really quick and I'll be back, okay? Okay, and then we'll just name it, home page front end, so that we know that we're just doing this work. So I just switched the branches here, and now I can start working on this one, making all the changes and everything, and then we'll add and commit these changes, okay? So first thing, you want to cd into your project. If you haven't run your application today, just do npm star cd into your project. Mine is alt text generator, you can see it here. And then you also want to open, let's just leave this. Also you want to open Xcode. So once you open Xcode, it will look something like that. And here you want to run it here and make sure that it's running for a device here, okay? So you can pick which device you want to run it on, okay? So I already have the iPhone 16 Pro, it's already running. And you can see here, these are some debugs. So right now it's running, okay? So you want to get to that point, and once you're at that point, then we can get a start, okay? All right, so we're just gonna make changes to the app.tsx, as I said, and this is the entry point of the application. Okay, so what we're gonna be doing today, we're just gonna be implementing some of the things that we'll add in the future. In this case, we'll just come here and we'll just start adding some methods that we'll use later on. So, sorry, this AI is annoying. So handle, we'll just say Google login, implement, Apple login, implement, and then we'll just close this here. Okay, and then let's just remove this. We don't need this. Status bar. Okay, yeah, we are gonna remove all of this just because we don't need this. Let's just leave it there. Okay, so then we'll start working on this, and then we have the app content and all of that. So we'll start changing all of this. But I want you to see the app as we make the changes. So I'm gonna put it right here. I think you can see it from here, right? Okay, then I'll just make this a little bit smaller. No, it's way too small. Maybe I'll just do this, and you should be able to see it from there. Okay, so basically here for the safe area provider, this is where we're gonna render the content, like the safe area within the boundaries of the device. So this is the external element that you wanna have. Then you have the status bar, which is this here, where you have the time, the Wi-Fi, battery, and all of that. We're just gonna leave this default for now. We'll change it later. And app content here, we just created like a mini component here, and we're just returning that, which will show here. Okay, so we will work here on the return, which is the content, which is what we care about, and we'll just start making some changes there. Okay, so the first thing that I want to add here is I want to have a new view, and there is already a container, which is this here. So we'll just add like a new view, which would be for the logo. Okay, so we want to have the logo, and we'll just say styles, the logo. It's changing everything. I don't like this too much. Anyways, we'll just say logo container. Okay, so basically we'll just have this, the image, the source, and then we'll say require, and this is basically how you get the logo. And then the style is that logo, which is what we're doing. So what we're gonna be doing right now is go to alt text generator. Here we'll just create like a new folder called assets. And then inside of this one, we'll just put our logo.png. I already have a logo which looks like this. I'll show you. It looks like this. So I'm just gonna move this into the assets folder, and then I'll just rename it. I'll just call this logo.png, and then this will be something that will be called here. Okay, so we have that, and basically what we're missing here is, this is fine, all of this, we're missing all of this, and we haven't imported the image either. So yeah, so we'll go to text, say image, and that will import that. So we're missing the styles, of course. That's why you see here it hasn't removed some of the color here, which is annoying, but it's fine. We'll just leave it at that. And the container, we want to add some color to it, okay? But that's to this container here. So to do that, we'll just go and add some background color. So if we go to container, so this is the main container, background color, and I'm just gonna use this here because I already have like a design for it. So let's go here, background color, and this will be the color that we will add. So see, so now it will look something like this, and we have the logo there, which looks pretty cool so far. So now we have these styles that we also need to create. So we'll create those. So we'll come here, logo container. Let's see what it gives us. See, it looks better. Yeah, let's just leave it at that. So align item center for the logo container, and then we want to have the logo. We want to have it right there. Okay. 120 maybe. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Okay. All right. So that's that. So now we've created like a new view, which is the logo container, which contains this. It will contain the logo. Okay. And next thing would be to add some text. So let me just add some text here, and I'll just say, let's see, alt text generator, something like that. And let's come here, create something like this, alt text generator. So this is just AI giving me some recommendations of color, font size, font weight. So this is pretty straightforward. Just create the text, then create the style, and then try to get help from alt text generator in this case. Okay, and we'll just say welcome generate alt text. That's a good one. Let's see. So some styling here. Generate alt text for your images. Okay, using AI. Okay, and maybe let's make this a little bit smaller. Just an AI alt text generator. Okay, I think it looks cool. It looks pretty cool. And now we're just gonna create like a new view where we're gonna have the buttons for users to log in. Okay, so basically what I'm doing here, I'm just adding like a new container view, and it's missing this view. And then inside of this view, I'm just gonna have the buttons for users to log in, okay? And I'll have all of this, and I have to import all of this. That's why I'm getting all of those errors. Okay, so I don't have this yet, so I'm gonna remove these calls. Okay, and what I'm gonna be doing is adding the styles for all of those. Okay, so I have something a little bit different here, which is gonna take care of when we press the buttons and all of that. So I'm gonna go with this that I have, and then I'll show you. So this is style for the 3 buttons will be something like this, and it will be something like, styles button, styles Google button, if we want to change the style for that one only. And then when press, do this and do that. Okay, and styles button press. So I have different styles, and I will add all of those as well because I have them here, and I will explain all of them. So this is what I have, and I've generated this with AI, by the way. Okay. All right. So let's see what we have now. You can press R, and that's gonna refresh the entire thing. So yeah. So see, you can see that when I click on the button, it just has this opacity to it. Okay, which looks pretty cool. And I have to add some space. Let's see. We'll just add some margin bottom. If we go to the title description here. Okay, so that makes it be separated from this, and I think that looks pretty decent. Basically what I want to do is I want to change a few things here. So if we go to the buttons themselves, I think this is too much. I want to have 12. That looks a little bit more elegant. So Google login, Apple login, and sign in as a guest. Alt text generator. Generate alt text for your images using AI. Okay, alt text generator AI I'm missing here. Okay, so it looks pretty good. I think this is decent enough for a home page for your app. Entry point, we have the logo here. We have the title, description, a new container for the buttons. Google login, Apple login, sign in as a guest. When you click on it, it shows some opacity on them. So yeah, so this is decent enough. I think it looks good. And all of this code that I have here, which most of it's AI generated, no lying here, that one is gonna be on the GitHub. So for lesson 2, you can just grab this and just copy and paste, and we'll deal with this on the next lesson. We'll start working with the handle Google login, which is gonna be a pretty lengthy video, but it's a good one so that we can start implementing the login functionality. Okay, so that's where I stopped today. This is lesson 2. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to leave a like, leave a comment. If you have any questions, just let me know, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you. Bye.